Today, we're looking at what many believe is the best Shio Ramen restaurant in Tokyo, Shinka. Let's dive in. For those of you new to the channel, I'm Frank from AM Ramen. I was born and raised in Tokyo, Japan, and I eat 350 bowls of ramen a year. I love ramen. This channel is about bringing you the latest and best ramen information directly from Tokyo. We're shining a light today on ramen restaurant Shinka. Shinka means evolution, and I think it's a name they appropriately chose. Now, Shinka does a salt ramen, or Shio Ramen, and many here feel that it's one of the best in Tokyo, if not the best. Shinka is located in Machida City, about an hour on the train from Shinjuku. A little bit of a ways out, but worth the trip. They've got two ramen shops. One is their Flagship Shop, which is a little bit of a hike from Machida Station. The other is closer to the station. So, the ramen itself, broth. They blend 5 types of salts together. Shio Ramen can get kind of salty and punchy, or it can be a little bit more delicate. This is more on the delicate side. And what that does is really allow the soup ingredients to stand out, and this is what the soup includes. They've got bones coming from multiple breeds of chicken, and also some fish elements. These fish elements, they take a little bit of a backseat to the chicken that's there. And that delicate salt seasoning is really the conductor of this symphony, and it's a chicken-heavy symphony. The soup has a nice chicken fattiness to it as a result. Now, toppings-wise, what you see here is basically with all toppings. This includes both pork and chicken chashu. Very modern looking and tasting. Otherwise, you've got your usual suspects. We've got negi and also mema bamboo shoots for some crunch, and since I got all toppings, it also includes an egg. Now, the noodles are made in-house. They're relatively thin and kind of delicate in the same way that the broth is too. As to any X factors, I think you definitely need to make a trip to Shinka if you're a big fan of Shio Ramen. This is one of the top places in Tokyo. Many actually feel that it's the top place. Now, for reference, Shinka does a few other bowls. This includes a Niboshi ramen, where there's a stronger dried sardine element, a little bit punchier in the fish department. And they also have a heavier pork bone soup, actually, so a little bit richer, more in your face. And they switch out the noodles in this one too. They actually use whole grain noodles, and there's also a touch of horseradish on the side. They've also got skemen or dipping ramen as well. But I think first timers should definitely go with the Shio Ramen. Is this a bowl you want to dive into? Let me know in the comments below. For the next ramen video, we're going to be visiting another famous Machida ramen shop, but this time with pineapple in the broth. The whole ramen shop is pineapple themed. Maybe ramen purists would have some issues with this, but it's actually excellent ramen. If that sounds like something you want to watch, please subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time.